Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Last time we got set up to produce brick and glass for our automated mall and got started on the setups to produce copper, or rather magnets and magnetic coils. When we left off, I was producing some things. We've actually got those finished. So we've got 10 interstellar logistics vessels which can go out and retrieve things. So now we need to head to Alwaid I and set up production there. If we take a look at what we're going to need, we're probably going to need a bunch of miners, so I need to make some of those. Let's see what I can make here. I can make 10 more. That seems good. Water pumps, oil extractors I don't think we need. Let's see. Power poles. We do have some Tesla towers, but we need more wireless power towers. Let's head over to the mall and pick up what we can get there. The original mall, I guess I should call it. All right, wireless power towers. Do we have some of these available? We do. Let's grab a handful of these. I guess that's it for those. What else could we possibly need? We'll have plenty of power up there. Logistics, we've got these. We've got conveyor belts. We've got sorters. Got a handful of splitters in case we need those. We could definitely use some more depots. We're definitely going to need more depots. I did not set up anything like that here, so we'll have to make those manually. Probably we'll need some brick. Brick is one of those things you need a lot of from time to time. So I'm going to take some of those and put some of that in my logistics slot here. Almost out of it, but that's okay. So if we want to make some depots, we need a little bit of iron ingot. We've got some of that. This is another one that's kind of handy to have a bunch of extra kind of stored up in here. That's fine. All right, let's make like, I don't know, 20 depots should be enough. What else could we have need of over on Alwaid I? Production, we've got 18 smelters. We've got plenty of assemblers. 18 feels a little on the small side for the kinds of smelter builds we've been doing. So, let's see. I have some over here that I can grab. Looks like. Yeah, let's top this up at 50. Alright. Oil refineries, fractionators, chemical plants. We don't need any of that. We have some logistics distributors. We don't need automatic pilers. We have our one interstellar logistics station. And we have 10 more. Let's check our bot situation. We've got 80 bots and the 10 interstellar logistics vessels. We should take some missiles with us. I remember we were sort of out of that. Let's get that set up here. Now we can put 800 in here, it looks like, and then take a few more to top up some things over there. Those will get produced. I don't see us needing anything else really. So I think it's time to head over there and get started on magnets and magnetic coils. Okay. Let's set our destination for Alwaid I. So this is going to be a lot of what we're doing moving forward. We're going to be doing, we're setting up receivers and storage over here on Alwaid 3, and then heading over to Alwaid 1, and eventually probably Alwaid 4 to set up the production and ship it back. Because the planet here is basically saturated. We're using everything, and I don't really want to tear it all down and start again, kind of a deal. So let's head over to Alwaid 1. And set up some production. I'm going to keep targeting 360 units per minute of whatever it is that we build. Seems like a good number. And once we get up into the upper side of things, we can then start building on the planet again using these basic resources that we've got. All right, so where are we going? Where's our current planetary... Where's our current planetary interstellar thing? It's over here. Okay. Okay. Let's set up our second interplanetary vessel, and let's figure out where we want to put it, our interstellar logistics station. We want to set it up near iron and copper that we can use. Let's go ahead and fill in some of these missile turrets that are empty. This is why we brought this ammo, right? Let's fill you in. Empty and fill. Where do we have more of these? It's empty and fill. Empty and fill. We'll fill you up. All right, that feels good. So, we've got some iron and copper right here. Yeah, is there a little bit more iron nearby? There's some stone over there. Where have we got a little bit more iron? Those are titanium. Was this no, that's iron vein. 22 iron veins, 22 copper veins. There's lots of copper here, not quite as much iron. So we might have to belt some iron from over there depending on what we build. But let's set up in kind of in this area, and then we'll ship whatever we make from this. We'll ship that out to the other planet. So I guess something like this should be fine. Let's go ahead and set up our base. Like maybe right around here looks good. Sure, why not? And to start with, you are going to supply magnets and magnetic coils. We are going to demand locally and supply remotely, right? Now it's not what exists. It's what we're going to do. We're going to demand local files. Although really we're just going to belt them in, so it's not like this is going to be coming from the transit network or the logistics network. And we're going to supply remotely. Let's fill in our interstellar vessels. Let's set our limits. 3,000 seems about right for us so far. It's been okay up till now. All right, looks good. That looks like it's all set. Obviously, we need to power this up. Let's throw down a power tower or two. How close can we get these? Looks like that'll be just fine. It's right on the corner there, so it won't interrupt any belts. Okay, so first off, magnets. We want 360 magnets per minute. I think we make those in the smelter. Let's check. Yes, we do. And the recipe calls for 1 ore for 1 magnet, and we are going to be producing, looks like 40 per minute. So for 360, we'll need 9, is that right? We'll need 9 smelters, eating up 360 ore. So let's get started. Let's go over to these iron veins and pull out 360 ore, or a little bit more. Because we want, when the veins deplete, we still want to be able to... That's 180 per minute. Can I get you to get a little bit more like that? That's 250 per minute. Plus 180 gets us to 350 plus 80 is 430-ish. That should be more than enough. And then we have some more veins over here if we need them. Okay. We're going to want to feed them into this, so let's build some sort of a... conveyor belt network going this way. Now, we will need 9. So maybe this... Where are we going to get 9? Maybe we come up and then down. Like this. And build them this way. Feels like it could work. Right? So the ore goes in one side and magnets come out the other. Let's put down a smelter here. Get started. And then we're going to have the outfeed belt, or the output belt, coming like this to here. Let's see. I don't know how many we're going to need, but let's build like that. We'll go up here and then start heading that way. All right, sorters. Magnets out or in. Let's configure you to make magnets. And we decided we needed 9 of these, right? Because 1.5 seconds, we make 1 recipe. 3 seconds, we make 2 recipes. Multiply that by 20 to get 60 seconds is 40 recipes. Yeah, okay. So we need... and then 4 times 9 is 36. 1836, yeah. So we need 9 of these setups. Shouldn't be too hard. There's 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, looks like this is gonna work out just fine. And this is iron. Yep, okay, looks good. Let's clear out the extra belt pressure or space here. All that looks great. And then this will be saturated with 360 magnets. Let's feed that in directly. Over here. I don't know if that did what it was supposed to do. There we go. That looks right. Okay. Then we connect these up. Okay, looks good. So if we power this on, magnets are done, I think. Let's see, are you going to be able to get everything? Not quite. You need to be on this side. And then down here with another. Can I squeeze you here? No, that'll leave one of those sorters unconnected. I will need another one down here. And then we'll need some for the... miners. Looks good. Okay. Let's set down... let's connect up the power tower now. Something like that should be fine. And here comes the iron ore. Going around, joining all the smelters. All right, so that takes care of magnets. Now, magnetic coils are a little bit more involved. Let's take a look at an assembler here. So, if we go and look at magnetic coils, this needs magnets plus copper. And the recipe calls for 2 magnets for 1 copper to produce 2 magnetic coils. We want 360 magnets and then 180 copper feeding into however many of these we're going to make. So we need this whole setup again to make the magnets. Yeah, we need this whole setup again. And I don't think there's enough iron here to do, or maybe there is. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 veins. I don't think that's enough. I think we need a little bit more than that. So we'll take some of those, but we're going to have to bring over some iron from somewhere else as well. Or, well, actually, we did build a little bit of extra into this line. So we could use like a priority splitter to shunt a little bit extra off of here. Now, where's the copper? Copper's over here. Yeah. So... let's see. It feels like ore should be backing up here with these guys producing not... I guess they limit themselves? I'm not sure. Well, I don't think I want to mess with it. I think this is working fine, so we'll leave it. We are going to need more iron from somewhere, though. Let's take a look around. So there's more iron over there. Is there more iron in this direction that we're not, like, fully using? Let's see what I can find. Titanium iron veins. There's some iron veins over here. Yeah, we're not using most of this. So why don't we actually grab it from here and belt it over to the copper and then use that to... yeah, it's a long way, but I think we can make it work. Yeah, we're not using anywhere near as much of this iron as we need to. This is actually even kind of backed up, but it's only using 4. We do have kind of some placement problems here. Let's see what we can make happen. We'll just try to belt our way out of this. All right, copper, or rather a miner. Let's see, I can grab... I can grab 5 there. Can I squeeze in any more? Looks like 5 is sort of the max I can get here. We might... I think we need to move this turret. In fact, we might need to move this whole setup here. I don't know how important this is anymore. But yeah, we're right on top of this iron, which is not great. So let's move this setup. Just over into this corner here seems fine. We had, what, 2 missile turrets and a signal tower, I think. That seems fine. Let's load that up. Okay, that looks okay. All right. So we got 5 veins over here. I might no, I can't really move it now. Let's see if we can get like 7 or 8. 7 would be ideal. We can squeeze out 7 more of these veins. There's 8. I don't think we need 8. Let's grab 7. That gives us 12 total, which is fine. And then we need to belt this way over here somehow. Where are we actually going with this? Hang on, let me go check where we're going with this. Where do we actually need to belt it to? We need to belt it to the copper, which is over there. Yeah, so we need to skirt around the outside of the... We kind of need to go along this line of this lava pool here. All right, let's see if we can make this work. Those are the titanium veins. Wait, where did I just set up? Yeah, right here. And we said we want to kind of get over to this line of the lava. Or no, was it... Yeah, no, that line of lava and then up along here. Over to the copper. So we kind of want the belt going like this. Seems okay. Seems like we can make that happen. Let's see. Okay, so we definitely need a power tower here for this miner. And then we need to join up their lines. Let's bring you down and around and over, like so. Then around behind. Now, can I join up with you like this? No, it's too close. All right. Bring it down a little bit. We don't kind of want to, like, we might want these lines later. So let's actually push it as far to the... No, that's not going to work. Maybe we raise it up. Like, what if we raise it up? Can we go over the veins? I don't know how high we can go with this. Let's try. Let's see. So we'll go like this. Okay, we need to go 1 over. And then we'll push it up to like 3 high, 4 high. Like this. And then loop it over all this stuff. Looks like this is going to work. And then we'll bring it down on the other side. So that'll leave this free for us to deal with later. We've joined these up. Okay, this looks good. This looks like it could work. There's a weird little kink there, but... So we're taking this belt up pretty high over. But that's okay. From this point, we can start bringing it down. I think. And then we say we're going to follow along this line here. So let's see if we can make that happen. Let's bring this down to the ground again. And come over here. Start following the line of... the lava here. You can't really draw diagonally. You kind of have to like draw straight lines. So I'm sort of doing the best I can here to track this lava. I think if we get to there, then we have to start thinking about the next thing we do. It's kind of a weird line. We don't really need this here. We can just do that directly. And in point of fact, we can kind of do that with a lot more of this. Let's just do as long a straight line as we can till we get to like where do we want to go? Kind of up here. Yeah, this looks good. Then we keep going up here towards the copper. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. So yeah, we're gonna bring that iron over the factory, down over here along this line, along the lava. That all seems fine. We've now brought that iron ore over here. And we don't actually need the iron ore. What we need is the magnets we can make from the iron ore. So, let me grab this setup now. Let me grab this as like a blueprint. Let's Control C this. Let's grab all of this. Let's use now. Okay. So then, can we rotate it? We can rotate it. The bottom line is where we're getting the ore from, right? So if I rotate it like this, then the output, we kind of want it like here, I guess. But I can't do that. Let's call this magnets 360. Let's save this as a blueprint. Let's go ahead and save it for a second later. Let's save the blueprint. Magnets 360. Okay. Let's fly over there. And it looks like where did that line go? Yeah. So if I think we want to move this a little bit further this way to do it. Yeah, so let's like delete that and then get rid of this. And let's bring this up a little bit more with a little bit more space on the side to place down the blueprint. I think that'll work. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring it up like this. And then ideally the output of the magnets comes over here. Maybe like here. And then we feed the copper around in a line here to make the copper ingots and combine it with the output of the magnets. Like along this line here. Maybe. Where's the tower? The tower's up there. So then ideally actually we want let's do the copper first and then put the magnets down after we've done the copper. So all right, let's figure out the copper. We want to produce copper ingots here. So I think we just need 6 of them, eating ore and making ingots. Or what's the recipe going to be? Let's see. We want 360 magnetic coils. Requires 180 copper ingots. Okay, so we need 180 copper ingots. If we look at smelters, I believe they're 1-to-1. So yes, we just need 3 smelters with 180 ore. Okay. So I'm not sure what the best way to do this is, but we'll build towards the tower. Let's get a miner down. Ideally, we can do it with 1 miner. Yeah, that's good. That's got 2 extra veins on it, and it doesn't leave anything kind of hanging. Okay, that's really all we need then. We'll get a belt coming out of you. We'll get 3 smelters down, eating your ore. And then we'll have an output belt for the copper ingots. Okay, so then sorters. Ore goes in. Copper ingots come out. We need 3 of you. And then we're done. Okay, looks good, looks good. Let's get you powered. If I place you like that, one should power the whole... No, I need to get the sorters on both sides involved. Okay, let's put it right there. And then we need a power tower to connect you up. Okay, that all looks good. There's our copper. Okay. So we need to connect our copper to this other line of stuff. This other sextet of smelters or ninetet of smelters making magnets. Let's see. There should be 9 of these, right? Yeah. And then... Right. Okay, so we want you right up around like this. Ooh, that looks really good. And then the line, the output line, goes exactly where we want it to meet up with the copper. You can even place it really close like this. And then we just join up the ore input. Like so. And now here comes a bunch of iron ore to make magnets. Oh, that blueprint feature's super nice. To just be able to put that down and just be like, okay, now I've got the magnets I need. All right, and then we're going to need some of this production. So we want 360 per minute. We can produce 30 per minute in one of these. Well, we can produce 30 per minute in a Mark 1. In an assembling machine Mark 1, we're actually going to do 75%. So we get... Oh, yikes. The math here is killing me. If we can make 30 per minute at 1%, at 1x, what's 75% of that? Divide it by 4, multiply by 3. 22.5? I think that's right, because 15 is half and then 7.5, 22.5. So one of these can make 22.5 per minute. Does that multiply evenly into 360? Let me check. 360 divided by 22.5 is 16. Okay. So if we get 16 of these Mark 1 smelters, or Mark 1 assemblers, we're going to be fine. Or we could use, I guess, 12 Mark 2 assemblers. But now Justin left me another comment. Work consumption here is 270 kilowatts. It's 540 here. Oh, but that's double. So for double the power, we only get a 0.25 increase. Yeah, it's probably more power efficient to use more Mark 1s than it is to use fewer. Because we'd be using 0.75 times as many machines, but we'd be using double power on each of those machines. So, yeah. All right, so we need 16 of these. What is the right way to do this? I think we have these lines meld and come in the middle, and then we join the output. We join the outputs and belt it in. So I'd like to keep it nice and close. I think we do something like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? And then we want to have the belts go in the middle. So you're going to go up the inside. Like this. Yeah. You'll go in like this. Now, we might... Yeah, they only have 3 ports. Which means what? We need to stagger the build. I think we need to stagger the build if we're going to get all the ports we need to work. I think we do. So let me test that out. Let me get the other line of copper here. Get this coming up this right like this, like here. So these should be saturated with 360 each. Or no, the copper ingots I think were only 180. So if I'm inputting, let's say I'm inputting magnets here. And it should be fine on either side because it only needs, for magnetic coils, it only needs, let's see, wait, did I get this right? To make magnetic coils, did I get the math right here? I think I got something wrong. Was I looking at the wrong thing? The wrong recipe? Because this is going to make 60... This is going to make 45 magnetic coils per minute. Was I looking at the wrong thing? The wrong recipe? Wait. I think I might have been looking at the wrong recipe. I'm going to have to go back and watch the tape. I think I screwed this up. Damn. All right. Well, let's think about this then. Because we've got magnets feeding in, right? Yeah, we're feeding magnets in. So now we need magnetic coils. Magnetic coils we're going to make 45 per second, or per minute. So to make... We're going to make 45 per minute. So to make 360 magnetic coils... we need 9 total. So I don't know where I got the idea that I needed 16 of these. I can't remember what I was looking at. Somehow I was looking at something with a speed of like 2 per 2 seconds for a recipe. I don't know what I was looking at. I guess it, whatever. Okay. So we're going to be producing 45 per minute. Because this would be 60, but we're using the Mark 1s, which have a 0.75 ratio on production. So 45 per minute. 45 recipes per minute. Hold on. So that's 90 magnetic coils per minute. So we should only need 4 of these. I've gone way overboard here. We should only need 4 of these, if I understand this right. 45 recipes, 90 coils, 4 assemblers. Yeah, I think I've gone overboard here. I don't know what I was looking at. I kind of want to know now. What was I actually looking at? Like, what's next to this recipe? If I clear this out and let's say I accidentally clicked on this. I must have been looking at this, because this is the one where we would need, like, 16, right? Because I was dividing by... Yeah, I must have been looking at electric motors. Boy, it's easy to make a mistake. Okay. Let's see. Let's finish up then, because we're almost done here. Copper ingots go in. Nope, I've messed that one up. Input some copper ingots. I need a sorter Mark II. Okay. And then we just have an output line. Yeah. So we've got... Let me make sure I've got everything right. We're bringing in 360 magnets and 180 copper. 2-to-1 on the ingredients. We're going to be producing 90 every minute per assembler. We've got 4 assemblers. That's 360 magnetic coils. Yeah, okay. Now we're on track. Let's get our outputs. Okay, and then we just need to power this on and then feed it into our tower. All right, looks good. Looks good. Let's do something like this, and then one more over here. Looks good. Okay, these guys are making magnetic coils. That's fantastic. Now, I probably have a ton of trash in my inventory that I don't need. Yeah, so I can shift-delete that. Shift-delete that. Did I pick up anything else that I don't really want? I guess I'm fine here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's feed this into here. Let's feed the output, the magnetic coils, into our friend, the interstellar transport station, interstellar logistics station. Yep. Okay. And then we just bring our results over as well. Okay. And here come the magnetic coils. Yes. Okay. All right. And we should be getting 360 per minute. Very nice. Okay. So that takes care of magnets and coils, which was the primary goal for this episode. We've also provided some vessels here. So these should start flying back and forth soonish. Minimum load of vessels is 100%, so I don't even know what they can carry right now. Carrying capacity 400. There's none of these in transit for some reason. I can't remember whether we set up demand back home or not. Do I have these settings right? God damn it, I don't know. Let me go look at the other tower. This one we know is working. Local demand, remote supply. Yeah. Local demand, remote supply. That's correct. So nobody's asking for these yet. Maybe I set up the tower wrong back on Alwaid I. All right, well, that's entirely plausible. Before we head home, however, let's take a look at what would be next up on our list of stuff at the mall. So we've done iron, copper, high purity silicon. We've done titanium ingots. We've done brick and glass. We've done magnets and magnetic coils. What other like baseline ingredients could we come up with? Energetic graphite and graphene, we have, I think, too much of at home right now. So we wouldn't produce that here. Crystal silicon, though. Crystal silicon we could produce here, and titanium alloy. We probably also want to produce steel here. And gears. So like there's a lot of stuff we could set up here. In terms of basics, feels like, yeah, gears and prisms maybe. Gears and prisms are pretty easy, and then silicon crystals. Maybe titanium alloy, or maybe that's too, maybe we're too early for that in the stage of things. I feel like, yeah, prisms and gears we want to set up. Prisms and gears and silicon crystal. We'll do those three and we'll set them here. So let's get that set up. Let's lock that in. We'll do gears, we'll do prisms, and we'll do silicon crystals here. So again, local demand, remote supply. We'll set our values at 3,000. We've already supplied the drones. Okay, all right. So we've got a few minutes left. Let's look at getting started at that. Let's look into gear production. So gears, how do we make gears? Gears are made in the assembler. Turn one iron ingot into one gear. So this is a case where we're going to make 45 per second again, so we'll need 4 assemblers, but we're going to need 360 iron turned into 360 ingots to turn into 360 gears. So we're going to need more iron. So we're already using most of this. I think there's a few crystals left. Let's see what we can actually get here. And get those. No, that collides with another object. What is that colliding with? Can I put foundation down here? I actually can. That's neat. Okay. Let's see if we can get the rest of these iron veins here. So, I mean, that's what we came to this planet for. I sort of need to be getting into that, like, the heart of that cluster there. I don't quite know how to do it. Let me try it like this. See, there's these kind of ones right here are sort of hard to get to. Can I squeeze this in somehow? What am I colliding with? There we go. I can get 6 per minute there. Let's get that set up. And then there's these weird 4 here. I guess we could do some overlap to try and get those. Yeah, that's not great though. I think we just leave those for the future. So we got 6 veins that I think are only being used here. Yeah. There's no overlap. So that's 6 veins. We're going to need 6 more from somewhere to turn into gears here. We can feed those in pretty much right there. So I think we have to head back over here and pick up a little bit more of whatever's available in this set of iron veins. I can't remember whether we've maxed this yet. No, there's a little bit more. And we left space. That's right, we left space. Okay, so let me sneak one under here if I can. There's another 6. Yeah, we can grab those. Okay. So we'll set this up, I guess like that. We'll grab another. How are we doing for belts? Oh, I'm out of belts. Oh, that's not good. So we're going to have to run home. Yeah, we're going to have to run home. And I'm trying to send this over where? Pretty far. Let's build whatever we can for now. Feels like I should be able to just about get over... No, that's going to interrupt. Can I do it here? I can do it. I can do it like this. Looks like. And send it that way. Okay. I need to build enough of this that I can find it when I come back with more belts. Let's see how far I can go before I run out of lack of item. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna hover over the lava here for a second. It's gonna bake the ore for me. And then the idea would be we bring this over here. We bring it over here to connect up with this one. And then we use that right here to produce the gears. So like, probably we bring it up and then loop it back, and then we put down 6 smelters, I guess. How many smelters for 360? These produce 20 per second. Is that right? 20 per second. So we would wait, we would need 18? No, that's the production. That's to make these. That's not to make an iron ingot. God. Yeah. These are going to produce 60 per second. So we need 3. No, we need 6. We need 6. 6 times 60 is 360. Right? So we'll have, assuming we have the ore here, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Those produce 360 ingots, which I don't have belts again. But then we feed those into... Now here's where we probably need more. The recipe for gears. It is... Okay, so these will make 45 each. So this will need quite a lot of. 45 per minute. So 2 gets you 90. 8 gets you 360. We would need 8 of these. Is that right? 2 gets you 90. 4 times 90 is 360. So 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah. So then we'll have We will need one space between for the output belt. But then we go like this. You start making cogs or gears. And then we drag you like this. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we just belt the gear output over here and into the tower. Okay. So I'm going to have to fly home and get some more belts. Unless, well, I might have left a bunch here. We have like a box of crap where we dropped a bunch of stuff. Let me check. Yeah, here's our various box of crap. Yeah, I have a bunch of belts here. Okay, never mind. Let me take all of those. And let me stick some in here to remind myself to fill that up as well. Do we have any more belts? No belts here. No belts there. Okay. So I can actually continue, which is great. We want... Actually, we're near the end of the episode, so I guess I'll call it there, knowing that we now have another 900 belts to work with when we come back. So yeah, coils, coils and magnets are done. We're gonna work on gears, prisms, and silicon crystals before we go home. We'll load those up in here. Then we'll go home and find out why nothing's flying. Nobody's coming for... Wait a minute, current... 615. This is full. Nobody's coming for any of this. Nobody's coming for any of this. So I must have screwed up the other end. All right. We're making progress here, guys. I know it's a little bit of a slow go at the moment. And it's going to be a few more episodes like this. But hopefully you guys are enjoying watching me work out, you know, the problems to really, really solve my mall quandaries back home. It feels like pretty soon we're going to have to go to Alwaid I, the ice planet, for more resources. And then if we can't finish them all with the resources there, we're going to have to research interstellar flight and go to the nearby star and figure out that, because I will have fully automated everything. That's going to be it for this time. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.